Namaste programs, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator and the Rove and the Puerto Rico Memoirs bush trip. It's the final leg 3 from Eugenio Maria de Hostos in Mayaguez to Fernando Luis Ribas Dominici Airport in San Juan, the capital. Let's go. It's time to get going, programs. Let's go. Let's see if I can somehow get this plane to take off in some kind of reasonable way. I think I need to press down. There we go. So we've got some control. Oh, it's very twitchy. It's either very twitchy or not twitchy at all. So that's very strange. Now, it's going to be a bit interesting, I have to say. I believe with these newer bush trips, come on, just take off. Just take off, just before we scratch the wing. It's live weather. And just like when I was doing Dominican Republic Haiti, there was a hurricane. Now, in Puerto Rico, live right now, there is, I believe, a hurricane developing. So this might be quite windy. And rainy, it's definitely rainy. Anyway, we went 353 for 4 minutes. Aguada, after lifting off from Eugenio Maria de Hostos Airport, set a west-northwest heading and gain a visual on Aguadilla Bay. The bay is anchored on its southwest end by Punta Higuero, the westernmost point of Puerto Rico. Just south of Punta Higuero lies the town of Rancon, renowned as one of the best surfing locations in the Caribbean. Pass to the east of both to reach the town of Aguada, which lies just inland of Aguadilla Bay. Aguada, lit up with the lightning. We hear the thunder. Can you hear the thunder? Any baseball diamonds possibly over on the left there? Possibly, not sure. Anyway, it's time to turn in this horrific weather. I love it so much. Really, have I had lightning before? Oh, there it is, some more. Yeah, I think I have actually, now that I think of it, but it's cool. It's cool nonetheless. 48 degrees for 4 minutes and 35 seconds. Aguacate. Turn onto a northeast heading at Aguada, perhaps I'm saying that wrong, and skirt the shoreline of Aguadilla Bay. Fly over the coastal city of Aguadilla, an important pharmaceutical and high-technology center in Puerto Rico. Continue on course to Aguacate, a northern section of the city of Aguadilla. Aguadilla, perhaps. Well, this must be Aguacate. It's not showing on my Google map. It's saying we're in San Antonio. But it's all one big city of Aguadilla, or whatever it is. Aguadilla. Time to turn though. Time to turn. 99 degrees for 2 minutes 25. Reset el clock. Isabella. Only one L. Is that correct? It might be correct. Who knows? Watch out for the speed. Watch out for that tree. Turn on an easterly heading and parallel the island's northwest coast, staying just inland. Pass over the town of Isabella, known as the Garden of the Northwest, due to the numerous types of wildflowers that grow in the town and its surroundings. The landscape of northwestern Puerto Rico is called the Northern Karst, due to the area's limestone bedrock that has been discovered and eroded into rivers, caves, sinkholes, and steep-sided hills called mogotes. This is, in fact, Isabella right here. Quite a big little town, if you accept the tautology there. And yeah, baseball diamond, there it is. 115 degrees for 3 minutes and 31 seconds. Reset our clock. San Jose. Follow the northern coastline to the east-southeast. Pass over the Guayataca River, where it meets the Atlantic Ocean. Past the small town of Terra Nova and then fly over the coastal community of San Jose. Doesn't seem to be much of a focal point for San Jose. This is San Jose on the Google map. Just below us, I guess over to the right there is the main part of the town, even though the name for it is right here. And so I'm not sure we'll find a baseball diamond. Look at this crosswind though. Let's hope the runway points in a useful direction when we get to it, because this weather is horrific. Alright, we want 106 for 4:34. Reset our clock. Arecibo? Arecibo? I'm gonna go with, though I'm not sure. Follow the northern coastline to the city of Arecibo. The city, the largest by area in Puerto Rico, is home to the Arecibo Observatory. Oh, that's right, I know that name. And the Arecibo Telescope, once the world's largest radio telescope. The telescope, no longer functioning, is a spherical reflector radio telescope built into a sinkhole 1,000 feet in diameter. Completed in 1963 by the United States Department of Defense, the telescope was initially developed to detect incoming ballistic missiles. It was subsequently used for a variety of research, notably the study of the upper atmosphere and deep space astronomy. The telescope was decommissioned in November of 2020 after more than half a century in operation. The telescope lies 8 miles south of Arecibo in rolling forested hills typical of Puerto Rico's northern karst topography. Oh my god, we're going into clouds. And I know why they had to shut it down. It's because Sean Bean fell into it in GoldenEye, did he not? Welcome to Arecibo in the rain. Look, I'm normally I stick with what's been given, but because it's live weather and it's a bush trip, those two things don't really go well together, because, yeah, we might find ourselves unable to land. Anyway, we want 99 degrees for 4 minutes 42 away to Islote. Continue to the east, tracking the coastline, and pass over Caño Tiburones, one of the largest wetlands in Puerto Rico. Continue to Islote, an outlying suburb of the city of Arecibo. Islote. It's small. We might not have a baseball diamond. We can't call it down if it doesn't have a baseball diamond. And yes, I had to turn the weather off. That was ridiculous. It wasn't just that it was rainy and grey and you can't see anything. It's that my plane was getting destroyed. There was so much wind. Hurricanes and bush trips do not go together. 112 for 4 minutes and 2 seconds. Let's move on to Tortuguero Lagoon. Continue eastward along the coast to Tortuguero Lagoon, Puerto Rico's largest freshwater lagoon and home to abundant plant and wildlife. Here we have a lagoon that must be Tortuguero Lagoon. It's not mentioned on my Google, and even though we haven't done anywhere near 4 minutes, we've only done 3. Capoeira wants us to move on, so 100 degrees for 5 minutes 34, reset our clock, Dorado del Mar. Maintain heading, following the northern Puerto Rico coastline to Dorado del Mar, considered one of the most beautiful beach areas on the island. Welcome to Dorado and Dorado del Mar. Golf course below us, I always like to see them. Some kind of circular park over to the right there that's probably hiding alien spacecraft, as we know. No sign of a baseball diamond, so this is another golf course in front of us. These are 2 golf courses. golf course eye, perhaps? And so we're waiting for the purple rose. Still no sign of it. There's a baseball diamond right in front of us. Yay. Absolute mad lad. There we go. 102 degrees now for 2 minutes 39. Punta Salinas. Due east of Dorado del Mar is Punta Salinas, type of coastal form called a tombolo, where a point of land is connected to a mainland by a long, elegantly curved stretch of beach. And there it is, look how long and elegantly curved it is. No baseball diamond, but of course it is just a beach. I wouldn't exactly expect a beach to have a baseball diamond, although then again, maybe not. Maybe just so. Maybe that makes total sense. You play baseball on the beach, surely. Surely you could do that. Otherwise, we're about to need to turn 105. I'm going to start the turn anyway. Purple is not quite up with us. But this is the beach. 105 for 124, and that's the other reason, is it's going to be a quick one. Palo Seco, continue to the east and pass over Ensenada de Boca Vieja, a large bay to the northwest of Puerto Rico's capital, San Juan. The eastern end of the bay is defined by Goat Island, Isla de Cabras, which lies on the northern end of Palo Seco, a suburb of San Juan. Pass over the island and Fort St. John of the Cross, Fortin San Juan de la Cruz, known locally as El Canuelo. The structure is a massive sandstone fortification that dates back to the early 1600s and is not open to the public and is best viewed from above. So let's find it. There's not much point in speeding this bit up. It'll be here somewhere. Do they? It must be there on the peninsula there. It's not 3D modeled in or anything. What can I see? Yes, Castillo, San something and San Cristobal. There are two Castillos. There's one right on the end here. There it is as well. Oh. Bit of a stutter. Maybe it is 3D rendered in then. Look at that place. That's incredible. Right on the point there. Brilliant. Alright, 126 for 1 minute 14. Fernando Luis Ribas Dominici, turn to the southeast and fly across the opening of San Juan Bay. The bay is a partially enclosed natural harbour that is a component of the larger complex of channels and bases. I'm betting this is where I'm supposed to be landing, but there's a lot to read here. From a historical standpoint, it's the most significant natural feature of Puerto Rico. In 1508, Spanish explorer Juan Ponce de Leon sailed into the bay and founded the first Spanish settlement on the island, Capara. Capara was later abandoned for a newer settlement, Ciudad de San Juan Bautista de Puerto Rico, rich port city of San Juan Bautista. The name Puerto Rico was eventually used for the entire island and then the entire Commonwealth. The settlement, later named San Juan, grew into Puerto Rico's most populous city and its capital. The bay is the island's busiest seaport. Gain a visual on the Isla Grande Peninsula, which protrudes into the eastern side of the San Juan Bay, the Juan Bay. Land at Fernando Luis Ribas Dominici Airport, which we passed 10 minutes ago when I started reading this wall of text, also known as Isla Grande Airport, to bring this bush trip to a close. Let's turn around. Alrighty then, I think this is the right airport. It's the one in the picture, because there was another airport I was heading towards before turning around. It looked like an even bigger airport. I think it's this one. San Juan looks amazing. All these big buildings. It rings such a bell. I feel like I've done this bush trip before, but I looked it up. I don't think I have, but this is also very familiar. Maybe I flew through here on just the straight up Rove, the normal Rove. I probably did. I may have landed here before. Then again, I searched for Puerto Rico on my channel and I didn't have any videos, so maybe I didn't write Puerto Rico. Maybe I just wrote San Juan on that heading. Who knows? Not me. We never lost control. Welcome to San Juan, Puerto Rico, and the final Caribbean bush trip done. We'll move on to England and Wales. No, it's England and Ireland. I said England and Wales the other day. And yeah, I hope you can join me for that. I hope you enjoyed that one. Thank you for watching. Thank you for existing. Au revoir, goodbye.